Notes on early writing. I was naive then, innocent. Perhaps I still am. Everyone in class heard me read my work, which I did in a British accent to give it some flourish before critique. Everyone gave special highlight to the lyrical language I used and came up with meanings I'd never thought of. At the end, a classmate posed an envious, self-righteous question after hearing everyone else's words. What the fuck? Did you even mean what they're saying? It seemed an odd question, but I felt an honest answer was kind. I hadn't learned the art of deflection or pithy response to inquisitive, unkind, circumcised minds. Perhaps it had been planned. I could feel an emphatic heat while being given looks from those that had lauded me. How would I defend their applause? No, I said, and saw heads drop as if they'd been chopped like a guillotine, all of their love and bolstering for naught. I think about that moment, how there was nothing for me to gain answering honestly. This person hadn't acknowledged what it took to be truthful. They were just looking for a way to cut me down because they couldn't understand the journey of what I was doing or the work involved. Or perhaps they did, yet were taking their work seriously, as if their writerly livelihood depended on it. Something that really hadn't occurred to me in such a way, much to my detriment later on in life. If only I had a plan, had pushed myself, perhaps I would have found a kind hand, a loving heart, a grand proposal, and a sweet, lucrative publishing deal. Perhaps I could have said more instead of a flat no. The art of conversation still eludes me just as much as the art of providing a good defense. Most of my life has been a struggle to figure out what people want me to say, or what I should. What I end up saying is usually only half a truth, hoping for the kindness of follow-up questions, earnest intentions, and growth-minded dialogue. What if I had countered? What do I get from answering this very pointed question? This is what I've brought. This is what I'm working on. This is all I have. I see you over there with so much beauty and love and strength and talent, even if you do or don't see it in yourself. What I'm going to do after this is take all of these thoughts from this critique and sit and dwell on what to keep and what to reshape based on my thoughts and your reactions. What I'd rather be doing has very little to do with writing, but more in finding or figuring out how to have as much as I think you have every day for the rest of my life. Hell, if you would like to be part of that in all of the ways and in all of the meanings of love and lust and comfort and collaboration, then by all means, let's get to it. Take me now, and I'll do my best to make sure you never want to let me go, just as much as you would, or so I hope. But no, what I said was an eviscerated no, still yet burning with an impassioned heart, constantly struggling and trying to find a financial peace of mind, a whole bunch of love, and a place and a body to call home.